All right, everybody. Hi. We're working through some technical difficulties, but I think we've got it figured out. I am Kelly with the Two Broads Talking Politics podcast, and I am here on this video podcast, new exciting thing we're trying out here, with Alex Mohajer. Mohajer, I think I said that wrong. Sorry, Alex.
Oh, no, you got
And Alex is with the Bros4America podcast. Hi, Alex.
How are you doing?
It's a crazy stressful day and I have not managed to eat any food yet today, but I'm doing great, really.
And
How are
you're
you?
on Central Time, so I mean you've already missed breakfast by a few hours. So
I was gonna
self
eat
care.
ice cream for breakfast and then I didn't eat anything. I will go take a walk later and make myself eat a sandwich.
You
I'm
know
I'm
what?
gonna do it.
It's been a long 2 years. You deserve to have ice cream for breakfast.
I was gonna go with ice cream and popcorn. Yesterday I had Cheetos for breakfast, so it's all good. I'm gonna get healthy again tomorrow, I swear.
Okay, good, good. Tomorrow's the
So,
day.
yes. So, Alex, for Two Broads Talking Politics listeners who don't know about your podcast, can you introduce yourself a little bit to them and about your everything else you're doing?
Sure, sure. Okay, so Bros for America is sort of a joke. It's a play on the Bernie Bro movement, and really what it was is that about 3 years ago now, we started a group called Bros for Hillary as a response to the sort of misogynistic white nationalist messaging we saw coming out of certain campaigns during that election cycle. And it was sort of just like a tongue-in-cheek play on words. Our bros are all of us, right? So we were pushing this message of like inclusivity and progressivism, and like everyone who wants to be our bro can be our bro. So we actually have a majority female membership base, and have a very proud legacy of LGBTQI membership. So the whole bro thing was sort of like a misnomer, but then it kind of continued on. It kind of the name sort of preceded us. We sort of ran with it, I guess. But yeah, after the election, the 2016 election, we were sort of struck because we had no idea we were going to lose. And if you want to call it a loss, but that's for another conversation another day. Um, we decided to move on and move forward as Bros for America and have it be fighting for the platform, what we viewed was the winning platform of that election, but also resisting against regressive Republican, policies and politicians, and also to keep the news media, held to account because we felt there were certain failures by the news media to properly, report on the candidates. So that's what we've been for about 2 years, and we have about 15,000 members on our Facebook page and big, broad social media following on Twitter and stuff. And actually, today is the 1 year anniversary of our podcast. So,
Oh,
that's
excellent. Happy anniversary.
thank you, thank you. So yeah, that's the backstory of Bros for America.
All right. And you're in Southern California. So, what is the energy like there right now?
Los Angeles is just waking up, so it's like it's still a little subdued. I'm about to go after I get off the phone with you. I'm gonna go vote, and then because I'm a traditionalist, I like to go to the polling location, and then I'll sort of start to get a gauge then around 9 o'clock is when we'll start seeing. So just in a few minutes here. Um, yeah.
Yeah, so California is the state I'm convinced that we're going to be waiting like 2 weeks to get the election results because that's what it seemed to be in the primaries. And there's a part of my brain that's like, it's going to be the last 5 seats that we need to take the House, and they're all going to take 2 weeks to be counted. Do you
I
think that's
hope
going to
not.
happen?
I hope not. But here's what I'll say: the road to the House comes straight through Southern California, and that's crazy because I grew up in Southern California and I grew up in Irvine, California, which, by the way, Katie Porter in California's 45th congressional district is running. If she wins today, she will be the first Democrat to ever win a House of Representatives seat in that district ever. So it's like it's pretty momentous, but I don't think that that'll happen. I hope that we'll get the results in tonight. But yes, the blue wave, it comes through Orange County, California, and San Diego County, California. That's where it's gonna hinge. So we have like Harley Ruda and Mike Levin, Katie Porter, Katie Hill, Jill Cisneros, Amar. I can't say his name, but he's in the 50th district to take down Republican incumbent Duncan Hunter. And those are going to be the big races to watch, I think, in Southern California.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's crazy. I was looking at the map, and it could end up with nearly all of the California districts blue by the end of it. There's a few deep red that probably aren't gonna flip, but it could be a really, really blue.
It's going to be really blue, and that makes me so proud. Like I feel like California has been at the heart of the resistance since like the day after the election, 2016. So it's sort of cool. I'm really proud of it. But let's not like count our chickens. Let's like make sure everyone gets to the polls today.
Yes, yes, everyone should definitely get to the polls. We're seeing lots of reports of super long lines all over the country, so everyone should make sure to get to the polling place as early as they can and stay in line. They can't kick you out of line, so stay in line no matter how late it is. And remember, pizza to the polls will bring pizza to you if you're stuck in a super long line. So make sure that gets tagged on social media too.
And Uber and Lyft will give you a free ride to the polls. So there's no excuse. If you got Uber or Lyft, you get a free ride. Just open up your phone, give it a go.
Yeah,
That's
if
how
you're
I'm.
me, I was looking around at the polling places to see which ones I could hit and go see what the lines look like. And there are literally 15 polling places within a mile of my house that I can go walk to. So we don't need Uber and Lyft in Chicago, but the rest of you, make sure you get the Uber and Lyft to the polls.
Right. And we decided you live in Chicago, which is Obama's hometown. And so like, you know, you guys are voting like it's for breakfast, basically.
Vote early, vote often. That's what we do in Chicago. We also have huge mayoral election coming up in the spring next year, so we get to vote a lot around here.
So Rahm Emanuel is running for mayor again, or no?
No, he just recently announced he is not running for a third term. It was going to be a super ugly election. So now it'll be a super ugly election just without him. There's at least 19 people who've said they're running.
I'm also officially announcing today that I will be running for Chicago mayor.
I have announced on this podcast before that I am running for mayor of Chicago. I have yet to collect a single signature, but I'm pretty sure I could get enough and join. And really, in an election like that, when there's so many people on the ballot, to get to the runoff doesn't seem like it would be that hard. I'll vote for me. My husband will vote for me. That's enough.
Good going, hubby. Good going. So, breaking news. I don't know if you're seeing this, but Darrell Issa, who's the Republican incumbent running out of Southern California here, he is announcing that he is conceding the election, is what we're seeing. Before 7 a.m., there will be a Democrat representing La Jolla and Solano Beach. Darrell Issa is apparently conceding the election, and people haven't even voted yet. I don't know.
That's odd.
This may need some more investigation. This may be some fake news. I'm not sure. We'll look into this.
Yeah, you might need to drive over and see what's going on.
It's a little bit far from me. I'm in LA, so
yeah.
It's about a 2.5 hour drive, but I'll get down there eventually.
All right. So, did you have a story that you wanted to share with the fans out there?
Oh, yeah. So basically, I know it's about Hillary Clinton, but it's not really about Hillary. So just imagine that it's about anybody else. I just wanted to talk about like real quickly. I was 29 years old when she announced that she was going to run for president, and I've always been a big fan of hers and was really excited about that. And I was actually at Coachella Valley at the Coachella Music Festival, where I was like about to set off for like 3 days of revelry and fun. And I remember exactly where I was, and I was like so green and young and just full of excitement about that. And I spent about a year and a half campaigning for her, and then the next time I ever remember feeling so much just joy and elation was when I was actually in New York City at the Javits Center in New York, where I was invited to actually go attend Hillary Clinton's election night party. And so we were like running around with the Bros for Hillary at the time. We were like running around New York City, having a blast, like chanting "I'm with her," and just had no clue what was to come, you know. And that night, when the election results were coming in, I remember just feeling like numb and shocked and kind of like, what just happened? And um, and that feeling that we all felt when we woke up the day after election day of just like dread at like the idea of President Trump, you know, it was like pretty much life changing. And what ended up happening after that is for the last 2 years we have been working so hard, and everyone, it's been such a crazy effort. Like I've crisscrossed the country and I've seen indivisible groups at leadership conclaves, and I've spoken at different like conferences and events like Politicon and the Women's Leadership Conference, and at all these different events and crossroads, or like speaking at on Tucker Carlson's show on Fox, or even like, you know, responding to tweets, like hate tweets that I got, you know. But all throughout this last few years, I've crisscrossed with people all across the country who I feel like, you know, we are the United States of America. We are with there is so much more unity than there is division, and I've seen that in the way people have mobilized for this midterm election, and we see it with the turnout that we're seeing in early voting, and people are more united than you think. And I just wanted to say that it's been, for all the people that I've met as a part of like the resistance, like the indivisible groups and just the different people along the way, have like truly inspired me. And I hope to like reach out to everybody and say, yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. Unity through diversity, and I'm proud to be a part of you guys and to have been a part of this movement. So I was 29 when Hillary announced. I'm 33 now. I'm no longer in that coveted 18 to 29-year-old demographic, but I still believe in our country, and I still believe in the promise of our country. And yeah, get out there and vote, everybody.
Yeah, I love that. And yeah, the past 2 years, I mean, as terrible as it has been in so many ways, the amazing number of friendships that I have made with people, the energy, I mean, it's been really awe-inspiring. And I, you know, I don't
Even
know
chatting
if
with
you
you.
ask me. Yeah. I don't know if you ask me if I would trade it. Like, I'd still go back and make Hillary president and no offense, give up all these friendships. But no, it's been a true silver lining, and I'm so thankful for it. And I think we have really built a better country moving forward.
And but you know, also the work is not done. We may take the House today, but that's just going to be a safeguard, a check on Donald Trump's abuse of power and his corrupt administration. You know, we've got work to do still after today. Let's not. I don't want to like damper the mood, but you know, after today, the work continues because we've got to build a big enough majority in both the House and the Senate, and work towards a 2020 presidential win, because if we want to get rid of Citizens United and start on the path of protecting the environment with meaningful environmental legislation, and sort of trying to protect against the uh, the orders Donald Trump has put in place, like we have to get to work right away. This isn't this is just a battle, and the war is just beginning, so they say. But yeah,
Yes.
onward. And blue wave, as this might be the blue wave, but the blue tsunami is going to be 2 more years. We got 2 more years of work to do, everybody.
All right. Well, I love it. And we're going to keep fighting. Two Broads Talking Politics is not going away. Everyone should tune in tonight for our live show at 8 o'clock Central. Somehow find us on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. We'll post links and stuff. But we're going to be live. We're going to be looking at election results. No boring cable, news people. You want to talk? You want to watch us, and we're going to keep going.
I'll plug your link. I'll plug the link.
All right. All right. Well, Alex, thank you so much. I'm going to let you go vote. I'm going to go wander around the neighborhood, find some food to eat, and go see what the lines look like. Yes, at those 15 polling places. And we'll catch you later. And
okay.
Everybody stay calm, stay hopeful, and go vote.
Catch you on the flip side.
All right. Bye. Thanks, Alex.
Bye-bye.